Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to New Music Mondays, live from our studios in Johannesburg and London. We welcome on stage Martin all the way from London and Julian from South Africa. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining us on New Music Mondays on DiscovrTV.
I feel like I should walk on. Hey! New Music Mondays, welcome. So we've got, is that like a theme tune or something?
I don't know, I just made it up quickly.
It's like there's something going on in the background.
I've got some,
Very nice.
I've got some background music for us.
I feel like,
Do you like that?
let's all go to the lobby and buy ourselves some beer or something. Get yourself a hot dog, get yourself some Coke, settle back and wait for amazing stuff on New Music Mondays. Hi, Jules, how are you?
Fine and you. How you
All right.
doing?
I'm all right.
Proudly brought to you, by the way, by Wallen and Marr. Thank you for Shure microphones. As you can see, I have my beautiful SMB7.
And Aston Mike's in the UK, thank you.
And Aston Mike's in the UK, and Icon Shop, who always proudly support us here on DiscovrTV South Africa by supporting South African music.
I think it's fair to say, like, Icons and Shure are legit sponsors of DiscovrTV, whereas Aston's just happens to be the mic I'm using. Listen, Mike. Listen, Aston. Oh, listen, Mike. Hello, Mike. Listen, Mike. Send us an Aston. No. Listen, Aston. Support us
Send us a mic.
Send us some.
Send us some microphones.
Support us. I'm going to do it. You know, I've been curating the charity CD, Jules, for to mark the end of the closure of the cream room. The end of the closure of the cream room.
Yes.
Been curating a charity CD, which we're going to raise some money for a local charity here in where I live as well. But I have like literally every bit of vocal tracking on the CD so far has been done with this microphone. So I'm gonna let Aston know that and see if they'll give us some money.
I tell you, they probably will.
I know. I'm joking. They're very generous. A lot of these companies are extremely generous with that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm joking.
But
yeah, it's been great. I've
TV
literally just like every
presentation.
track we've done so far has been tracked on this microphone. So
Brilliant. Well, let's cheers to that. Cheers.
Cheers.
Brought to you by
Like, I've got-
Heineken Zero.
it's that way, isn't it? Wait a minute. I can't do it. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Ting, ting, ting.
The joke. I'll probably try that and break my bloody computer or something. I'll try.
Well, should we get on with some music?
Probably a good idea because this is out of hand already. Welcome to New Music Mondays, everybody. On with the show.
Let's get our first guest on. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from London, please put your hands together for Maxx Palmer.
Wow, you've got some intro music as well. We need one of them, Jules.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for the down button.
Do you miss
Welcome,
that,
Max.
Maxx Palmer.
How are you doing? How are you guys doing?
All the better for seeing you, young man. We always love having you on the show.
Oh,
One of our
that's
favorite
lovely to
artists
hear.
of 2020.
It's been
No doubt about
too
it.
long. Have we seen you this year? When was the Supermarket Creep was the last one, wasn't it?
No, that was November, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think you're right. We haven't seen you this year, and we're already in May. How crazy
I
is
know.
that?
I believe it.
Absolutely nuts.
No.
Very good to have. Speaking of which, Supermarket Creep, is this merchandise that you're wearing there? Then is that
No,
Maxx
well-
Palmer merch? It's just coincidence.
I was going to wear it in the music video, but then I ended up not wearing it. It should be much, but then Radiohead has probably tried to sue me, so
Fair point. Yeah, fair point.
I better not. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. If you put supermarket across the top of it, you could probably
Yeah,
get
super, like something there.
you could get away with it. Then.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Good
I like
evening,
it.
Lisa Pete Ball. Lisa Pete Ball. Good evening. Just
That's
saying.
you know, do you know it's a weird thing? That's hello Pete. I'm going to say because what they do is they share their Facebook account. It's
Oh,
Lisa
so it's
and
actually
Pete.
Pete.
Yeah.
Lisa
Well, it's Lisa
and
and Pete, but that'll be Pete that's watching tonight. Hello Pete. He's in the Isle of Wight, I think.
Hello, Pete.
Yeah. He's a drummer,
Okay.
Who is it?
a drumming wizard. Yeah.
So,
Anyway.
Max, what have you been up to, young man?
What have I been
Taking
up
over
to?
the world of music.
Releasing an EP, which came out, I don't even know, like a couple
3
of
weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, so that was cool. Did all that work going into it. It's finally been
Lucky.
released into the world.
It's been pretty highly regarded, though. Have you not been popping into Radio 1?
I've been surfing the waves over there a few bits. Yeah. So that's been kind of cool.
I mean, that is pretty cool. I mean, that's for a lot of artists in the UK. That's like ultimate goal almost, isn't it? Kind of. I got into Radio 1. That's like I've not made it, but kind of. That is what that's was it a goal for you? Was it something you really wanted to do, or was it just a kind of that's a thing? Great.
Well, I was sort of like, obviously hearing about it is great, and you're like, awesome. And then I was going to listen to it, but I ended up chatting for too long and actually missed it. I actually missed when it was on. And I was like,
and have a recording of it at least.
Yeah, well, I listened back to the recording, but yeah, I actually missed it. But no, obviously it's amazing, and getting all the reviews back from it is awesome when you put a lot of work into it.
Yeah.
No, it's cool. It's cool. Good exposure.
I mean, it's fantastic. I was delighted to kind of having waited a little, what felt like a little bit too long for some new Maxx Palmer material. And so then to get sort of 3 tracks, four tracks on the EP, but one of them's an acoustic version of any other. So to get a bunch all at the same time was like, this is manna from
out of nowhere. Instead of one, I thought I'll have a few. Have a few this time.
Yeah, I mean, this is a lot of people say it's an unusual strategy to release that many songs all at once. Why would you do it this time rather than singles?
I don't know. It's just a weird time now, isn't it? And I just thought it'd be nice to have like a few more songs for people to get their teeth into and do something like all together rather than just singles, really. So I did it for the people, Martin.
Did it for the people. And the people will be very, very grateful. Well, I mean, speaking as a people, I was very grateful. So.
Oh, cheers, mate.
Okay, what I'm having to do is, because I seem to be still having YouTube issues, so I'm just quickly making a plan and...
would it help if I did it from this end? Can I do it from this end?
No, I made a plan.
All right, forget that then.
So I have made a plan.
Cool. So there are 3 songs on this. Is Even Song's the one that we're going to play tonight because that's the one that's got the video for it. Is it
3.5 songs?
There's 3.5 songs.
3.5.
4 songs.
Even Song twice.
Even Song. Is there like a lead track on this? Are they all equal, or is there one that you can feel is the if there was such a thing as the single? Would it be Even Song?
Originally, the EP I was going to call the EP Even Song. Yeah. But then
after Even Flow.
Even that's Pearl Jam, isn't that? Yeah. No, I was gonna call it Even Song, but then I thought the best, like I called it my name because obviously other tracks were better for an opener, and then to settle into that one because this one's a bit more slower.
Yeah.
So I suppose a single probably would be the One Day One Night, but it originally was going to be Even Song, but I thought it might be a bit slow for a single but actually it's been listened to the most. So
yeah, I mean they are 3 absolute bangers on the track, but it's Even Song is
when doesn't Maxx release a banger?
I know. Well, that's the point. That's what I wanted to say.
Out of the way.
That's the point. Because Even Song is a little bit of a change of pace from the previous singles. They are a bit more sort of in your face, upbeat. Even Song is slightly less so, dare I say.
A bit more acoustic, a bit more intimate, isn't it?
Yeah. Was that a deliberate thing, Scott? Is that just because that's what happened, or was there a deliberate sort of write something in a different style?
No. I literally went in after a bit of a hectic few weekends, and I was just so still hanging from 4 weekends. So it was all pretty much how I was feeling and how it came out, and that's what it turned into. Instead of let's write some killer riffs, it was sort of just. Oh, this is how I'm feeling. This is all you're gonna get, and that was cool. It was cool,
and it worked. Should we listen?
Let's do it.
We'll do that.
Let's do it.
Come on,
the video.
Here we go. Let's play the video.
Play the video, man. Interesting.
And now.
And that's it. Thanks for listening.
No, man. What's going on here with the internets today? No.
They said it was a change of pace.
It just stopped.
I told you I was hungover.
Man, see, everything. It's like everything that could do anything to us. Let's try again. Is this YouTube or what's going on tonight?
Well, everything else is working fine, isn't it? Well, we're talking to each other and
Do you want
streaming
to try
live.
from your
So
side,
it
Martin? Let's
feels
see if
like
you can
it's
get it from your side.
it feels
You
like
try
it's
it from your
YouTube,
side,
doesn't it?
'cause
Shall we do that? Right.
YouTube is giving me.
Let's see
absolute
if I
nightmare.
can get this going. Now, how do I need to do that over there? I don't know.
Screen share, share screen. Share screen.
It needs to be this one.
Welcome to the world of New Music Mondays, where
Chrome
the interwebs
tab.
just decides to
That one. Share audio.
do things to us.
This is
Am I going to have this problem all night?
technicalities.
Am I going to
Oh, wait
have
a
this
minute.
problem
And
all
I need
night?
to
is the
go.
question.
Boom.
It's all fun and games, lads. It's all fun and games.
Man. Okay, there we go. There's
Until someone loses an eye.
Okay, let's get serious. Oh, there we go. There's Martin's one. See
Right.
if Martin can play it from there.
So if I press, I have done share audio. It should work. Hey.
Here we go.
Oh, four winds blow. Oh, the boat won't hold. Buckets overboard to stay afloat. Every hard word stuck in my throat. Oh, you find your flaws. No, after all, elevator here don't work right now. Getting kinda used to the upside down. The first one of the morning, the last before you go. The cloud you hide is storming, the crowd that stands alone. The red light finds you out, and the town seems to drown out your evil song. Sing like you've been kicked, a sin that broke your wings. Giving up love's the hardest thing. Honeybee flies with a suicide sting. The first one of the morning, the last before you go. The cloud you hide is storming, the crowd that stands alone. The red light finds you out, and the town seems to drown out your evil song. Old cold tired bones. No, we can't go home, but we can't stop now in the middle of the road. There ain't no map for the great unknown. First one of the morning, the last before you go. The cloud you hide is storming, the crowd that stands alone. The red light finds you out, and the town seems to drown out your evil soul.
Ah, we've lost everything now. What happened? I'm gone. I can't hear anybody. Can you? Ah, that's because everybody's muted. Everybody was muted. That's why.
That's why everybody was
We
muted.
were all muted. I'm like, I can't hear anybody. Where's everybody?
Ah, what's happening? Ah, some crazy stuff.
And now we've lost Max.
No, I was
No.
joking. I was just joking.
Oh dear.
I'm having so many internet problems on this side.
That was great.
I had to
That
switch
was
my
great.
Wi-Fi off, plug in an Ethernet cable just to get something working tonight. It's like,
I tell you what. The music sounded great at my end. I hope it sounded good at your end because it sounded awesome at my end.
Sounded amazing. Another great track from Maxx.
What? I mean, it is. There's like that track is so good, and then about 30 seconds from the end, it just goes.
Well, the big build up.
Oh God, it's brilliant, man. Absolutely brilliant.
It's really cool recording that one because it's sort of like we a lot of my other tracks are really like fast paced and all over the place, but like we just was just like, okay, this one we have to play like we can't play. So we have to play.
Erica says amazing, my new favorite now.
Yeah,
Erica
this
says
is
that's
like
my new
play
favorite
like
now.
you can't play music, you know, we're like
Yeah.
all right, okay, like kids in a garage band or something, just like really chilled. Yeah, no, it's cooler.
Yeah. It's just a great track. Tell you who it reminds me of, and again, I'm always hesitant to say this sort of thing because I don't mean that you are like them, but do you remember Razorlight?
Yes, I do. I met Razorlight.
Yeah, no, I know.
It's just got that vibe. That's the more the sort of
No, it
what's the
makes
guy
sense.
name? Not to do with sort of Johnny Borrell so much, but just the general vibe of the track, especially that album, the second album, Razorlight, that had what's it called? America?
Yeah.
On it? Yeah. Anyway, it's just got a great vibe. They were a great live band, by the way.
Yeah, they came to South Africa actually.
Yeah.
On tour, I saw them here, met them. Yes, it was called America. You're right, Mon.
Very good. I feel like I have said the wrong. So, given that Max did then threaten me with a knife,
No, right. I've never really got into those, like, but they seem like they've done well, and people that do well are normally pretty good. So
yeah.
What are you listening to at the moment, Max?
I'm listening to I've been listening to a lot of a band called the Viagra Boys. It's just like punk music. I'm listening to Ian Jury, Baxter Jury,
Fantastic.
and quite a lot of the Smiths at the moment.
Yeah.
I just got that Best of Smith double vinyl, clear vinyl.
Oh, did you? Oh man, loving it.
Any particular
you can't go wrong
Smiths
with
track
Smiths.
that stands out for you? Because I'm always
Oh,
interested.
Cemetery Gates. I've been banging a lot.
Nice.
Yeah,
Off the Queen is Dead. You can't see it. You can't see it.
What
from there, can you?
album?
I've got it on the wall over there. The Queen is Dead.
Have you?
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's on the
What
wall.
was that punk band that you introduced me to? That we played on the one What the F radio.
What they did the
you
covers?
No. It's a band that you have known. They're like one of your big influences, and they're like really all over the place.
Cardiacs.
Cardiacs.
Awesome. Check them out, Max. You'll love them.
Cardiacs.
Cardiacs.
Go and listen to that,
As
Max.
in cardiac arrest.
Yeah.
Cardiacs. Yeah.
Go and listen to that. If you like
check
Enduri
him
as
out.
well, it's like it throws everything in there, huh? Pretty much anything that you can think of.
It's just my favorite. This is my favorite thing in the world is to introduce people to the Cardiacs because that's exactly it. That's exactly it.
I'll listen to them after this.
There's that album. There's a little man in a house and the whole world window. It's a very easy album to get into. But yeah, highly recommend it. Also, if you like the music, come on. Yeah, if you like the music, check out the videos as well. They were just quite a band.
And straight after that, go and listen to Maxx Palmer.
Yeah.
Who?
And the new EP, Maxx Palmer, featuring One Day, One Night, and Even Song, and All in Your Head.
Erica Ricketts, my new favorite.
Max, thank you so much. We could talk shit all night. We know this.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, next time we'll do an hour with you. That's what
We can do. I've got some.
Actually, that's a good idea. I think we need to get Max onto What the F Radio to chat about his favorite songs
Good idea.
that have influenced him.
Let's do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I can't believe you haven't asked me before.
And then right now we can get Julian to shut up whilst you actually tell us about the new music that's coming out that you were trying to say whilst he was talking over you.
Oh no! It's just new stuff for the EP which is coming out, which you'll probably see.
Awesome.
So we can do that, and in new music, yeah. Well, I'm working on that now, so that should be coming out. Not as long as the wait as it lasted before. So
Fantastic.
And
Can't
gig-wise?
Pardon,
Any
Julian?
gigs? Any gigs?
Any gigs? I've got 2 gigs. Yeah. 2 gigs around the local area, in, both at the Horn, with a new setup as well. So that's exciting.
Fantastic.
And,
St Albans.
we'll see what's going on with festivals in the summer, if they still go ahead or what, you know.
The Hornet St Albans, is it?
Yeah, the practice. Yeah.
Cool. Fantastic. Love
Thanks for
seeing
joining
you.
us. We'll chat to you soon.
Sweet lads.
Hopefully
Good
see you
seeing
soon,
you,
mate.
mate.
In a bit.
Bye.
In a bit.
Now that my internet seems to have stabilized.
Do we like that track?
Oh, yeah. Of course.
I was going
What's not
crazy.
to
Crazy. I mean, I love it. I was going crazy at this end because I played the track over for you, obviously, through the YouTube connection at this end. And then I switched it off, like the share screen at this end. But of course, it kept playing at this end. So it started playing Music Mondays show all over again. So you get the audio from that, right? He's going, what the hell is going on? So good. What's Julian stopped talking and now we're playing the theme tune again. Is like, have we started the show again? What's happening? Just random nonsense.
It's been one of those nights. There's load shedding. Yes, Erica is not helping any of us. I think it's affecting my internet around me. I know Craig in the background is like going, that's how we're all feeling about load shedding. They introduced load shedding again last night, Martin. They told us, oh, by the way, we're just going to screw with you for the next 72 hours and take your electricity away again. Welcome to South Africa.
I mean, how do you... I mean,
Don't ask. Don't ask. Don't ask.
How do you manage a modern, highly cultural city like Johannesburg and just go, yeah, no electricity?
Yeah, and they do it to your suburb. So they'll say, okay, northern suburbs from 6 o'clock till 8:30, you will have no electricity. Then eastern suburbs from 8 o'clock till 10 o'clock, you will have no electricity. And then the next suburbs from this time to that time. So it just goes around the city and comes back in full circle. And the problem is when they switch electricity off, the robots go out. The internet in your area generally goes out. I'm on fiber, so I should be pretty okay. And plus, I've got backup generators for my electricity. But it definitely still affects the servers and things like that around Johannesburg when you're trying to watch a YouTube video, for example. So just in case, I have sent you the next video, just in case I cannot play it on my side.
All right.
We'll try. But yeah, it's just, oh man, it's a nightmare. Yeah, then they steal the batteries from the cell tower and nothing works. Erica knows exactly what's going on.
What? They steal the batteries?
Batteries from the cell towers. Oh,
what?
Man. What this? TIA is what they say. This is Africa. Do you know what? I love it. I love South Africa. I love my country.
I think anything like you gotta love it. You gotta love it. It's all part. It's all part of the joy, isn't it? It's all part of what makes us us.
Absolutely. Let's get our next guest on, shall we?
Yeah. It's waited.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage.
Yes.
The one and only Craig from Wallen, live from Johannesburg, South Africa.
Let's do that.
Hello, Craig.
Got it wrong.
How are you gentlemen doing?
Well, as you've probably noticed, we're absolutely off our heads. Yeah, we can hear you. Perfect. Yeah, we can hear you.
We're just having one of those nights, as I'm sure you can hear.
Stupendous.
Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong today.
I mean, if you've never seen New Music Mondays, oh, it's frozen. Look, this just in time.
Frozen thing.
If you've just never seen New Music Mondays before, this is what it is. You know, this is the show.
Oh man!
Can you imagine if everything went right? It would just be just like any other show, then, wouldn't it?
Right,
Craig's back. He's back. He's back.
Craig's back. Are you there, Craig? You're not frozen.
Welcome.
Hey.
Load shedding.
Load
nightmare.
shedding. No, so Craig's having load shedding issues as we know, which affects all our internet. So unfortunately, Craig, you'll come in and out, but we'll try and chat as much as we can. But the main reason we are here today is the brand new single from Wallen, Serendipity. Tell us about it.
I'm straight. Well, pretty much it was the last track that we wrote of our album. And one that kind of snuck up on us because we weren't sure if it was actually going to be used. But I'm very, very glad that we did the thing and it came out gorgeous.
For those guys that don't know Wallen, how would you explain the sound?
It's dirty, sexy rock and roll, something you can rob a bank to.
I like that. I want to use that. That's sexy rock and roll, something that you can rob a bank to.
Music to rob a bank to.
Bank to.
Yes.
Yes.
Great.
We
That's
need
pretty
more
much
of
it.
that. We need
We
more of
do
that in
need-
South Africa. We need more of that globally, never mind just South Africa. We want more music that you can rob a bank to, everybody.
Yeah. Not necessarily recommending that you rob a bank, but
No, that you could.
Yeah,
but you could.
yeah,
But you could. But if you
that's-
wanted to, this would be the theme tune.
Now, so let's hope Mr. Tarantino or Rodriguez is watching this.
That's
Because
what
when
you
they
want.
need a track to their next movie, here is the soundtrack to Brad Pitt robbing an LA bank, stoned out of his mind while he's smoking crack cocaine.
Ocean's 20.
Ocean's 55. Because he forgot what came before that. And George Clooney will be the bank manager.
And
Oh,
you
that
roll.
doesn't seem half
I
bad,
used to be
yeah,
just
this-
like you, kids.
And yes, and this will be the song playing. I'm going to have to play it now because after that, that's the only way you can intro this song. So let's just do this, shall we? Here we go.
Here we go again now, down the same old road as before. Nothing seems to ever change. The illusions never go away. Guess your words were empty. I can't really say I'm surprised, though there's always hoping. Yes, there's time I'll survive. Time to spread my wings and fly. Serendipity. Yes, now I think I'm done with you. I'm done with your worthless lies. No longer will I sit idly, suspended by your eyes. Now I'm gonna leave you. You better say your goodbyes. Don't come running back to me. When the broken down inside. Time to spread my wings and fly under the starlit sky. Time to make my own way. Let's have a life.
Love it. Serendipity by DeVarlin.
Oh. More.
Oh,
Yes. Love it.
Thank you,
I need a bit
I'm
extra.
going to unmute you. Love it.
Phenomenal. Do you guys enjoy that?
Absolutely.
Love
That's
it.
exactly what it says. Dirty, sexy rock and roll. So for that, we give you...
Hey!
Love it.
As
Looks
Erica
like-
says, it makes me think of Jack Black and a mix of Metallica.
And very cool energy. Love it.
Enjoy it. Absolutely love it.
That's
Cool,
absolutely
man.
splendid.
So,
It looks like you had
that's
some
your
fun
brand
in
new
the
single.
dressing up box as well, I wanted to say. It just looks like you had some fun in the dressing up box.
Well, I'm actually inside the venue on Klaus Stellenbosch.
Yeah.
Because this is the only place that has power. So, yeah.
Nothing wrong, man. Nothing wrong.
It's
It's all rock and
gorgeous.
roll.
Chase it around.
All
chase
rock
it
and
around.
roll. So what's happening for Wallen in 2021?
In 2021, we're going to be working on the fourth album. And then we've got some gorgeous live gigs in the pipeline. So we're
Awesome.
looking
When
forward
you
to
coming
be...
to Joburg? When you coming to Josie?
In July, we're going to play a couple of shows with our good friends, the Black Hat Bones. And we're looking forward to be doing something with Albert Frost and Basil Loubser in the near
Awesome.
future.
I just filmed
So-
Albert this weekend for
Wow.
the Rhythm and
man.
Blues Festival coming up with Andre as well from Black Cat Bones, which will be coming out on the 28th. You can catch that
was
also on
gonna say,
DiscovrTV.
friends of the show.
It's going to be wicked. And
Friends
when
of the
you're in
channel,
Joburg,
really.
Come and play at Hell's Kitchen. I think that'll be
Damn
a good
straight,
place.
damn
to
straight.
Come and do Sunday with us at Hell's Kitchen in July.
Fantastic.
Done. And you can also come
Sounds
play
good.
Tales from the Lounge. Love it. All right, we can't wait to see you. We can't wait to see you in Johannesburg. Can't wait to hear new material. Guys, Wallen, go and follow them on all social media around South Africa, all the way from Stellies in the Western Cape of South Africa.
It's
and
an
we will
awesome
see you
band.
soon. We'll see you soon in Joburg.
Well done, mate. Good to see you.
Bruv,
Thank
good
you,
seeing
thank you.
Thanks so much for coming to chat to us, man.
Have a wonderful evening, gentlemen.
You
Good
too,
luck
man.
chase-
Hope-
good luck
hope the
chasing
load
the-
shedding stops.
I was going to say, good luck chasing the power around. That's good luck.
Chasing the Electricity will be the next album title from Wallen. Chasing the Electricity.
Yeah, I'm going to keep that.
Yeah, bank it.
Cool, man. All righty, chat soon.
Thank you, gentlemen. I'm sorry about the technicalities.
Hey,
So it's
don't
great.
stress. It's
Wait
all
till-
good.
we had a good chat, man. Nice one.
All good. Cheers, mate. Electricity chasing the electricity.
I had to pull this comment up again because I was looking at initially I thought, oh, it's like the icon's like Darth Vader, is it? And then I looked at it again and realized there's a dog with a helmet on.
That's Devo. Dave
I
who
did-
sends me all these amazing bands all the time, and if it wasn't for him, he's just brilliant.
Nice one,
He's one of
Devo.
those guys that all bands should have as a PR. Him and Warren are the two best. They constantly, and Joe. There's three people that will always send me tracks and are always just
Yeah.
like fully supporting us and fully supporting South Africa. So big shout out to the independent PR guys out there supporting South African music.
And
as
in
well
the
as I'm
UK,
sure
as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Plug in Baby, Emma Scott, it's great work. Just a name off the top of my head.
Yep.
Yep.
So it's great, and it's these kind of guys that keep the industry alive and help to plug new and original music from around the globe. So thanks and a big shout out to everybody. And I just want to also, it's been a bit of a sad week in South African music. We lost an iconic photographer last week to COVID. Unfortunately, Henry Engelbrecht, and a big shout out to everybody that knew Henry and big love to his family. He will be sorely missed. I don't know his exact age, but I've known Henry for, I don't even know how many years. The amount of festivals that I've seen Henry, and he's always that guy, they always called him the Big Bear, because he just had the biggest smile on his face and always took the most killer photographs. I know that there's some tribute concerts being planned in
Great
his
stuff.
honor, and there's a couple of things we're trying to get involved in as DiscovrTV as well, to pay
Cool.
tribute to a truly iconic photographer of South African music who unfortunately passed away last week. Henry, and to his family a big love, and may our thoughts are always with you, and Henry will never be forgotten. R.I.P. big man.
Yep.
You will never ever be forgotten, and your photographs will live forever. That's one thing that is for sure. And I know I plan on finding the best one I could of all the years that Henry photographed with us, and it's going up in our studio. That's the way I can pay respect to Henry, to have his photographs in our studio on Tales from the Lounge. And yeah, big shout out to everybody. Oh, now I'm hearing myself in stereo. Now I've lost you, Martin. Everybody, I'm in stereo and you're gone. And if I mute you,
I don't know what it is that's going. I don't know what's happening. No, I don't know what it's the connection with my interface. It just StreamYard keeps chucking me off it. I don't know what's going on.
That's weird.
It connects and disconnects. Weird. I have no idea what it is, but
Alessandro de Wallen is an awesome band. And so
Indeed.
are you in an awesome band. Oh, we'll get them on soon. Anyway, Erica's back as well.
And I'm back.
Everybody,
I'm back.
It's all this load shedding. But yeah,
we're all just. I mean, I've got no excuses. I don't know what happens. I keep getting a message saying your mic has been disconnected. Don't you get it?
Don't get it.
Not touching anything. I've only got this one button. Mute that. Mutes it.
Don't mute
it. That mutes it. I can do that as well. That makes it louder and quieter. I can do that one. But that's not me. It wasn't any of that.
Not any of that, Martin.
Killing time. Although it is a big one for us tonight, and there's a reason as well why I didn't want more than 3 artists on the show tonight, because this is a big one. This is one we have been waiting for, this interview that will be joining us shortly. I think probably in about 5 minutes. About 5 minutes, yep.
I'm going to play a video. Why? Because I can. Just
That's
to
good.
remind
I'm
people.
glad you're going to do that, because I was going to suggest the very same thing.
Yeah, and we're going to play the very first video we ever played from this band. Although, do you think we'll end up being cut on social media again? Just
no.
Rihan says we must just sing.
I know, just sing. It's like, we're not that desperate. Oh, we are apparently. Okay.
Will I get away playing with it?
Be careful what you wish for. Yes.
What you wish for?
What are you going to play? Are you saying, like, shall we get
Mario.
cut? Well, of course. No, that'll be fine. Come on.
That'll be fine. Okay.
I mean, if it's not, if it's not fine to play that, we're in big trouble on this show.
So if we get cut from Facebook, please go onto our YouTube link and carry on watching the show if for any reason Facebook decides to cut us. But we just want to remind everybody why we got so excited about this band. This was our Song of the Year for 2020 as well, and we're very excited because the album is finally... Don't. I'm not going to sing to you, Rian. I told you, I only do that after hours. Shh, no, come on.
So we're laughing because of that comment.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the King's Parade.
The King's Parade.
Just to remind everybody why we love this band so much. Hope you enjoy.
Oh, you call me up, small talk, mention something on your mind. Just a thought, could you hear me smiling? Could you hear me smiling? Hoping we could stop.
Check out what my internet's doing, Martin.
I know, it's stopped.
What is going on?
And we're getting the lyrics as well. It's nice. You can sing along. I like that.
I know, but look what's happened to my computer.
That's gone mad. It's totally mad.
It's literally gone ballistic. You don't even want to see on my side what it's doing.
I never said. Well, I think I can see on your side, on my side, what it's doing. I think I'm seeing it on the thing. Oh, we're starting again.
Try one more time.
Oh, you call me up, small
See if it
talk,
stays the
mention something on your mind. Just a thought, could you hear me smiling? Could you hear me smiling? Hoping we could stop time for a while, pretend like it's just you and I running wild. No one ever found out. No one ever found out. Oh, we took it on the run. Took it on the run for a while now. Oh, satellite. Two kids on the run. Two kids on the run for a while now. Oh, for a while now. Float up to the sun. Float up to the sun till we burn out. Oh, till we burn out. Yeah. I'm caught up. Got me good. Shot me down and pick me up like you would. Got me right between the eyes. Between the eyes. Now you're always on my mind. On my mind. Oh, I'm caught up. Got me good. Shot me down and pick me up like you would. Got me right between the eyes. Between the eyes. Now you're always on my mind. On my mind. Oh, on and on. Searching for something, going on and on. Riding on a feeling, but you're scared it'll go. The minute you find it and all along. Waiting for this moment, but we're going strong. Nothing's ever tearing us apart. We're gonna get out and there's no stopping us now. Never a doubt it was solid gold from the start. I'm caught up, got me good. Shot me down and pick me up like you would. Got me right between the eyes. Between the eyes. Now you're always on my mind. On my mind. Oh, I'm caught up, got me good. Shot me down and pick me up like you would. Got me right between the eyes. Between the eyes. Now you're always on my mind. On my mind. Oh.
I'm exhausted. I'm absolutely exhausted.
Mate, you got to look after your health.
I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. Man, I
gonna-
can't breathe now.
It's going to collapse by 7 o'clock. Good grief, 8 o'clock. Sorry.
I need my pump.
He's overdone it. It's gone and overdone it, folks. It's gone and overdone it.
I am absolutely exhausted now.
And these guys have. I mean, I don't know if they had any idea what was going on, but you can probably guess. We've been waiting for you. We can see you backstage. Did any of you catch that nonsense?
Did you any catch my dancing? I literally have to get onto my pump now.
You'll have to watch it back later, chaps.
Oh, man. I'm dying. Let's get them on. Excuse me while
Seriously.
I die.
You may have to. You may actually have to take over the show, guys.
What did I miss? I feel like we missed something big.
You'll have to watch it back later. We were just killing a little bit of time whilst we were waiting for you to join the show. So we thought we would.
I had to play Mario.
We thought we'd remind people of our introduction to you last year. And don't do it now. You'll kill yourself. Sit down, you fool.
Oh, you've learned the dance. This is the sign of
I've
a
learned
true-
the dance.
a
We
true
did.
lover.
And I've been doing it.
It did a very good job. So
And I did it live on the show.
Oh,
To
mate.
the point.
uh,
I'm
You
now.
can you can see how hard it was for us, right? It's not an easy one to, you know, mate. It took us how many takes, Tom? I feel like was I there filming you or not? I can't remember.
Yeah, you were. It's embarrassing. Actually, if you want to know a fun little fact, when we do nobody told me this, right? Like they watched me do the balloon dance, and actually, if you watch, there's the point where we like all kick our legs out. My leg goes the opposite direction to everyone else, and they only told me post edit. They're like, "Oh, you got that wrong, by the way."
just by the way,
brutal.
we'll tell you now.
Oh, it's brilliant. Yeah.
Harsh.
Yeah, the dance.
No, it's good. There we go. It's back.
Yes, let's have a full-on live watch. Let's do it. So all good, all looking good.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Oh, man. The feel-good song of 2020. The King's Parade. And our #1 song on New Music Mondays for 2020. Oh, man, what a classic.
So we fired the choreographer after that because she was there. She was
It's way too hard. Do something simple for us next time, please.
right.
Or
Guys, it's so good to see
you do it. That was the next one, wasn't it? Yeah. We'll not be. You do the choreography, but we're not in it.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah, that's the rule, the stipulation. It's good to see you guys. Feel like it's been a while.
Welcome to the show, the King's Parade. We didn't welcome you properly, did we? Hello, Ollie. Hello, Tom. I think we had somebody else was there a minute ago and disappeared. I think. Have we lost someone?
I have a feeling it might be an internet thing. It usually is.
There we go. Sam. I think he's back.
Sam.
I think
We
he's
found
back.
Sam.
Hey.
Sam was busy watching the dance. Sam was busy
Yeah,
watching the
he's
dance.
just been
so
watching the
he didn't
video.
have time.
Watch it back later, guys. You won't. Well, I mean, you won't regret it. You might regret it. You might not want to show any. I think it's fair to say we probably wouldn't have made the video.
You know, this is worth. It'll be worth posting on our Instagram story at least.
I was going to say let's
Oh,
clip
do you know
it.
what?
We're
I never
clipping
thought. I never thought of that. Crap. Oh yeah, social media. Damn it. Anyway, welcome to the show, guys. Lovely to see you again. How are you all?
Great,
it.
thank you.
Very good. Thank you. How are you guys?
It does feel like it's been a while, doesn't it? But I mean, it's been a long time in the world of Discover TV, New Music Mondays, and our relationship with the King's Parade. It feels like we broke up.
An official breakup.
Now
We're
it's
back
official.
together now.
Back
This is
together.
And it feels so
This is
good.
this is us back together. So we are here to celebrate the launch of the album, which is now out.
Waves.
God, he's on it. He's on it. Look at that.
That is
And you
some
can buy it
amazing
now.
transitioning.
And you can buy it now. If you go onto tkp.band, you will be able to find the album. And you can get it in all formats. You can get it as vinyl. You can get it on digital download. Where's the cassette?
Mine's on order.
The cassette's on the way. We should actually do a cassette. That'd be hilarious. We're not doing it this time round, but I am seeing loads of people are doing it now, which is interesting.
There's an artist I know very, very well who has done a cassette launch for her new album, which comes out next Friday, and on a cassette version of that. And it's only got about 20 left, apparently.
That's So I want to ask, does anyone actually have a cassette player, or is it because it's so handy you can put it in a little frame?
No, I've got cassettes, and I've got my last album, actually, we released only on cassette.
What?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
The last album we actually did, because I've got that Depeche Mode cover band, and the last album we did only on cassette.
That's so sick.
Yeah. We
Are
decided
you
we
actually
weren't gonna make it available.
are you actually buying this online at the moment? Is that what you're doing?
Because I decided I was going to wait.
You're simply going through the actual purchase, but just for anyone who needs to know, kind of, we'll just do a walkthrough with you so you can see how to.
So you can see, you can order this in South Africa. Just so
You could just start typing your card details now.
For anyone who's not sure. Yeah.
It'll cost you exactly
Wait a
to
minute.
ship it to South Africa. Doesn't actually tell me. Doesn't tell me how much it will cost.
as well.
It should do once you put your card details, but I highly recommend we don't.
No, maybe not do that right now. I've got mine. Mine's ordered. It's on its way. I know it's. They're on the way, aren't it?
Yes, they are.
That off screen while I'd place my order, because I wanted to do this with you guys. You see, I wanted to show people that you have to order this, and I'm ordering the collector's edition.
Oh,
so that
yes.
I can get it. I'm busy doing all my little things. So
Yeah, that's what I've gone for the
carry on talking.
Well, I've gone for the signed edition, but not the collector's one because I want to actually play it. I do love the idea that people will buy this signed and just leave it pristine and never open it. I like that. It's good.
Well,
I
can open it
actually
up
had
if I
to
really
buy a
want
record
to.
player for this.
No,
Well, yeah, you're right. I actually have a small pile of vinyl records over there in the corner, which I've purchased from artists such as yourself and similar to yourselves. I have a record player, but it's up there in the attic somewhere. But it has encouraged me to get it out. If anything's going to encourage me to get it out, it's the new King's Parade album.
Hey.
So how's your weekend been? The album came out on Friday. How's it been? Because that's been a long promotional campaign and a weird one, I guess. Not
Yeah.
what you originally anticipated.
Definitely not. Our original. I mean, you guys will know, because you've been through this journey with us. Our original release date was way, earlier last year. But obviously, seize this opportunity as a way to kind of introduce each song, give it its own story, and string it out so that people don't forget about us.
Yeah.
You've just placed the order, haven't you?
He's basically ordered that.
I just got a notification and everything.
Thank you for your payment. Your transaction has been completed.
It's the
and receipt for
notification,
your
isn't
purchase.
Thank you.
I have ordered my special edition, wrapped and sealed. I'm going to open it regardless. Doesn't make any difference. I just want that version. Sign. Can you guys? Do you sign them personally?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Please sign it to DiscovrTV when you find
Of course we will. That will be. We'll put a little note in there. That's going to be. I'm excited for you to see the insert that we got designed for it. Is absolutely yeah. It's very cool. It's very cool. And I mean, I can't wait to just sit down and have the real things. Obviously, we got test prints and stuff, but it's still not the same until you get that real one and you hold it. It's going to be such a moment.
I can't wait. When's stock actually arriving? Or was it arrive on the vinyl?
Do you know, it's the most vague thing ever. Like, they don't seem to really give you an answer. So soon
this
it's
year.
going to be
At some
Oh,
point.
definitely. Yeah, it's soon. Brexit hasn't made things too easy.
No,
Not that either. But it's on the way. It's on the way.
But I can vouch for the fact that having ordered my vinyl, I got a very nice email from the King's Parade today saying, "Here is your WAVs and MP3 versions with the cover art and all that bit came through today." Well, I don't know. It came through this morning, and I ordered mine months ago, Julian.
There you go, and you get that as well. You get that as well. Anyone
So that's what I'm saying. Very pleased to say that's part of the whole package, isn't it? So
there you go. There you go.
So I had a very, very happy morning listening to the album this morning, guys. So
Hey.
that's
I just got to
absolutely
thank you for your order.
wonderful.
You may well have the album download link on there. I can't quite remember off the top of my head.
No, it's not.
It'll come in.
It'll come in a separate email.
You'll get it. I got it as a separate email. But yeah, it's absolutely terrific to listen to. Of course, as you said, I'm very familiar with a lot of the tracks on it. But I must say, opening track, Waves, is another absolute classic.
That was exactly what I was going to say. Waves is brilliant.
Oh, so glad.
I had
So
that
glad
going
you guys
on
love
my
it.
hi-fi in the lounge, just like as loud as humanly possible. I'm like going. I was having dinner and ribs and a bit of corn, and I'm like, damn it, I just can't stop listening to this. It's brilliant, guys.
That sounds like
You're supposed to listen to it.
The
yeah.
whole album is brilliant. I mean, we've waited. We've spoken about this album coming for so long, and it just feels like. And I was like, kind of, we'll know all the songs, but I just feel like I'm listening to all of them again for the first time. You know that feeling?
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
That's
It's really.
awesome.
I was going to ask you guys because that's the thing I thought as well. It's like although we've heard all the songs, what we haven't heard them is in the way that you want to present them, which is the sequencing. Did that take a while to think about how you're going to sequence the tracks?
Yeah, I mean, it took a while in the sense that I know I've been thinking about it. We've all been thinking about it for a long time because I think it was really important, especially since we were putting it on vinyl, for us to have like a cohesiveness. And I'm so glad you guys are saying that kind of came through as feeling like it was fresh, despite hearing the tracks, because there's always a story. My favorite albums of all time are the ones that tell a story through the very flow of that album. You're listening to it and you come out the other end and you think, oh, fucking hell, that was an adventure. And I that's what we wanted to do with this. So everything has an intent, down to the size of the font. If you look at the way the titles play out, they look like a wave in itself. And, and there's everything, every little detail is like super important in that. And obviously the flow, that's exactly what we were going for. So
yeah. Fantastic.
Yeah,
you've obviously you've released singles before. You've released EPs before. How
go and buy it now.
how different as an experience for you is it having this sort of this album project? Is it like it sounds like you're saying it's very much. This has always been much more than just another record. I know it's a sequence of albums, but this sounds like you've. Not that you wouldn't have cared before, but this sounds like a real poured your heart and soul into it to me.
It totally is, and the reality of it is that like I think for us for our music and what we do and the style of music we do, it's been really hard to really express ourselves fully in the form of an EP, in the form of 4-track. And I know we've Sam and Tom will say this exact same thing. It's been really hard in the past to choose 4 songs and just be like, that's okay, that's it, that's wrapped up, and chuck it on an EP, and for it to make sense. And I feel like we were able to dig into not a concept album, but a concept that oversees the whole album, and just be able to express every little section and every little part detail of the King's Parade and what it means to each one of us, and and break out and do songs like Mario, which is completely different to what we used to do. And
I think there are so many tracks on there that, like, had we just released EP after EP, would have never made the EP, because we'd have thought, like, it's not hard hitting enough, it's not in your face enough, grab your attention enough. But they're some of my favorite tracks.
Yeah, same.
I mean, when you're listening to the body of work again, now that you've had a chance to actually just sit back and go, okay, here's the album. I mean, what are your thoughts? I mean, you've lived a lot of these songs for so long, but now you're getting to listen to it in a single body of work. I mean, what's your own reaction? Because that's important, I mean, if you can't, what they say, if you don't love it yourself, then kind of, what's your guys' reaction to listening to this body of work in its entirety for the first time?
Oh man.
Yes, probably one of the first times I haven't actually got bored of listening to our own stuff yet. So no, it's been great. It's been cool. It's like, as you say, it's just like the EPs almost feel too short, and I think you can listen to that. It's like watching a series over and over, which is like 20 minutes long. But when you've got a film, it's like it's cool. Totally. We enjoyed that a lot, just going through the whole thing, and actually, definitely hasn't worn off yet, which is good. Yeah.
But you must have a pretty strong self-editing process as well. I mean, I'm assuming that there were albums I'm assuming there were songs that didn't make the cut as well.
Wow.
Wow.
There are. I don't know how much to say, but we're heading back into the studio in July.
Aha.
Again. Another album, and then we're going to get singles again every month.
Always. Always. I mean, it's for any band, it's quite hard, isn't it, to go through that transition, as you say, especially as this kind of release schedule has been a lot more extended than you originally anticipated. But for any artist, it's tough to kind of do that transition from you've completed something, you want to make the most of it, you want to make everyone aware of it, but you also want to keep moving on and developing as well, don't you? So, how do you feel about that sort of that period of time when you're sort of post big project, pre next project? What do you fill your time with?
Good question. It's like it was actually really weird. The day it came out, and I actually haven't asked this to Sam and Tom, but it felt like there was a weight that was lifted, but equally a kind of like, but now what? That kind of sensation that filled in. It's like we've spent so long and an exaggerated length spent on the promo of this album and listening to all these tracks. I got up on release day, and I just as soon as I woke up, put my headphones on, listened to it straight through, and just was a bit like, yay. But then there was that feeling of like, oh God, it carries on. It carries on. The world's time moves on without you.
Yeah.
And,
now we've got to go again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the good thing about us, I guess, only having been focusing on the tracks themselves, the recorded side of it, is that now we have this really exciting prospect of creating the tour around this album and building the set, building the actual physical set, as well as the playlist of songs we're going to be playing live to people. What's that going to look like? How are we going to develop our sound on stage? That's super exciting. Super exciting.
I'm getting you to South Africa. That's my priority.
100%.
As soon as we're all allowed to, that's the plan. We've been promising it for ages.
I'm hoping by December things may be different, and it's our summer.
That's summer, that's the time to
down
go.
Here, and guys, don't tell my wife this. I'll sell the house to get you down.
We got you. We're going to quote that. We're going to clip that as well.
Like, literally, to get you guys down here, and I know we could have a tour that will blow South Africa out of its waters. I have no doubt about it. And I got Rion watching the show tonight, who I work a lot with on big shows. And Rion, this band, we have to get to South Africa this December. come hell or high water or any waves that try and get in our way.
I'm pretty sure if you
Nice.
check, I'm pretty sure if you check back any show that we've had you guys on, Jules has promised to
could
get
say-
you to South Africa.
Yeah, no, look, this
on every
freaking
single
COVID
show.
just needs to
No, it's
bugger off
not.
because we're red listed on your list. at
No,
the
we can't
moment.
travel.
So
Yes.
I can't come to you. You can't come to me. It's like I said to Martin, I want to come for your guys' opening show in July. And
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like,
Amira,
I don't know
Amira
if I'm
on-
going to be able to leave
Quick,
the country.
quick plug for that. 15th of July, Omira album
There you
launch
go.
show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
For the King's Parade. I have to tell you guys, I got my ticket.
Yes.
You have got your ticket. I did actually see.
I've got my ticket, and also what I did, Jules, because I wasn't sure. I mean, it looks like maybe, but unlikely, maybe July might be a bit early for South Africa travel. These guys are so on it. Do you know what you can buy at the same time as you can buy a ticket for their show?
what?
You can buy a live stream ticket to give to a friend.
Did you buy my
I-
live stream ticket?
I bought you a live stream ticket. Jules.
Oh, check it out.
That is
No,
amazing.
So just in case you can't make it, if you can, I know you will. If you can make it, I'm sure you
If
will.
I
but-
can, I will. If
but
I
on-
can't, I'm
but
going
I
to have a
thought-
watch party at my house. I'll
Well,
invite all my mates on a
it's
big
happening.
screen, and I'm going to play it loud.
You
and
have
we're gonna
got
enjoy
you've
the
got a
concert.
live
That would
stream
be
ticket for
amazing.
you've got a live stream ticket for the show, and I've got to say, guys, when I saw that, I thought, what an awesome idea! What a great idea! Love it.
I
Nice
mean,
one, guys.
it's a weird one because normally this exact time we would be touring Germany, so we've been having messages from all over just saying, when you guys, despite knowing that it's basically impossible, it's been like when are you guys coming over?
Yeah.
And obviously this is kind of like that little cherry, at least on that gig, is that people can still tune in from all around and they'll get that experience as well. Which is cool.
Can people just buy a live stream ticket?
I believe so.
I believe so. Yeah.
Cool. If we can get a link to that, that would be great, because then obviously we'd love to share that to all our South African fans as well. And I know you have a lot of South African fans now, a lot of guys that are really into it, and being able to watch the live stream, and let's try and build this up as much as possible and get 100,000 people watching it around the world.
Oh,
Why
mate.
not? Why not?
That
Why
would
not?
be
Why not?
What
Why
a
not?
Let's just
comeback!
do
That'd
it.
be amazing.
Let's do it. Let's just push the hell out of it and get it out there. And if we can't make it, let's at least join you on stage,
Yes.
digitally, the way we are
Exactly.
right
Yeah.
Here we go. I found the link. I'm gonna send it through.
now. Oh,
Awesome.
thanks, mate.
Awesome.
Awesome. Yes, please. Oh, here we go. Okay,
There you
I'm
go.
going to quickly get that, and we're going
Good
to
stuff.
share.
So yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. You must be looking forward to it tremendously, because apart from
Very
being
much.
audience members, this is why you get into it as much as anything else, isn't it? Kind of. And I saw, because I saw you been posting on social media today some of your pictures from previous gigs as well.
There we go.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
the link.
Oh yeah, it's
We don't want to be home forever, hopefully.
It's not.
Will be
just-
now.
Just not.
We-
just not the same.
We
No.
started rehearsing again now, and
Are you all back in the same city, or is it still virtual?
yeah, and then the same
no.
setting.
Ah, brilliant.
And that, like, the first rehearsal back, just we were like, okay, we'll pick 3 songs from the album to play, and we started, and everyone's going, "What's the chord?" How's that go?
How's it go again?
It's a really
how,
long
how do
time
I
since
play
we
my
did this.
instrument?
Well, I've seen the videos. You just swap, don't you? That's how you do it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. Sam has always, I feel like since the beginning of the King's Parade, has always said that one day we're going to switch for one song and we're all going to take different instruments. And I think maybe not this first gig back. maybe not this
maybe
first
not.
Maybe
one.
don't do it there.
Yeah.
That'd be great. It'd be great to all come on stage and do something completely different, and and see how long it takes for the audience to notice. Maybe that would be great as well. Kind of,
That would be
you
good.
see the faces in the crowd going, "Wait, what? Huh?"
Yeah, Tom changed a bit.
Go get your tickets. Go get your tickets.
I've got my ticket. Yeah, so you can. There you go. Add on live stream ticket. There you go.
Can you just get a live stream?
You can, it looks like, yeah.
I think
Great.
so.
Try it.
There you go. £3.81.
Try it. I'll just try it. Oh, there you go. £3.81 to get a live stream ticket.
There you go.
Easy peasy.
Awesome.
Easy peasy.
Awesome, but I've got one already.
I now feel like I feel slightly less generous than I did before.
We shouldn't have shown that.
I was going to say, it's really great. It's really great you could do that. And you don't have to spend a lot on it either.
Exactly.
I mean, that's the equivalent of about 50 Rand to buy a ticket in South Africa. Guys, come on, you'll pay $50 to go watch a band, no problem. So I'm going to get down to the nitty-gritty now because we have it here on Spotify. We have the album Waves. It is available now. There are the tracks. If you guys have to pick one to play for everybody tonight, what song would it be?
That's all right.
I think it's got to be Waves, isn't it?
I just started playing it by mistake. Yeah, I think so. I wanted to leave it up to you guys. Let's play everybody your favorite song of the year. Well, the song you want to pick. It doesn't have to be your favorite. What song you would like everybody to hear tonight?
For me, it's Waves or More Than.
Agreed. Yeah, for me, Waves or More Than. I think just because, you know, this is a song that people haven't heard, I'd have to go Waves right now, as Sam said. But yeah, Waves or More Than right now are my top two.
Okay, so we'll play Waves now, and then we'll play out the show with More Than. How's that?
Sounds beautiful.
Sounds
ideal.
good.
Awesome.
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, take a listen to this. The King's Parade with Waves.
Tiny little hours turning into minutes, and time would only matter if it could find its limit. Oh, I can barely move, I'm trapped between the grooves. It's dragging me forever. I came here out the blue, I made a space for you. We're drifting out together. We're sharing a wave. You call out, but I'm frozen. You're begging me to hold on, but I'm sinking without purpose. If I could only move, I'd reach out to you and tell you that I'm broken. I'm broken, the times are changing soon, and I can feel it too. I wake up, eyes wide open, they're open, we're sharing a wave. Sharing a wave. We're sharing a wave. It's echoing the sound of the heartbeat I remember, fed straight from the ground. We're sharing a wave, sharing a wave. We're sharing a wave. Share
few words that can be said right now.
What a way to start an album.
Thank you.
Right, I mean, go from there. Come on.
Sure. Yeah, I'm pretty much speechless. I have to say, guys, I'm just going to do one of those.
Hey.
I'd love to say reserved for only special occasions, but he can't keep his finger off that
no.
button.
I'm going to just keep doing it. But there's very few words.
As soon as he found he had that button, it's oh, fucking hell.
No, guys, that is brilliant, and I can firmly say that this will be one of my favorite albums of 2021, without a shadow of a doubt. I have no doubt about that.
Guys.
And I think Waves could definitely be one of those songs of 2021 as well. Yeah, no, it's that.
That's
good.
sick.
Wow,
That's sick.
Sure, it's goosebumps. It's literally, that one of those. Yeah. Whoa.
That's so good to hear. Honestly, it's like it felt like a bit of a, I know we were talking about it, it felt like a bit of a risk to kind of put that song first, but
yeah,
because it's not, the argument would be, put Mario first or put, How Long first or something, but I feel like it leaves you open. And I think my favorite transition of all the songs on the album is Waves into Little Rituals. It's just like, that works just so well. Getting Sam, I know we're working on that live as to how we're going to do that, but yeah, I think Sam, you're gonna feel like an absolute boss when you start that one.
That's great stuff. Right, guys, there's something I need to remember, because I think we promised we would try and catch this up, so I wonder if you're prepared to tell the story. First line of your biography says, "One night in prison,
Yes,
dot,
it does.
dot.
I mean,
are we prepared to tell this story?
I think so.
Yeah.
Tom, go for it.
Okay, we when we first moved to London, we used to bus. Not really for the money, more to promote ourselves. And it was amazing. Back in the day when CDs were cool, like when we'd be shifting. We'd take out 150, 200 CDs a day, and people would take them home, and it was incredible. Like it really just got people to know about the King's Parade, follow us. People would take home the CD and convert to a Facebook follow kind of thing, and it was amazing. And yes, we were just busking around, and you always had the old problem. Oh, you can't busk here. Some council authority person coming along, you can't busk here. Anyway, one day we were in Leicester Square busking, and policeman comes over and basically tells us we can't bus there. And we're like, well, I like to think we're four relatively polite British gentlemen, but we sort of reminded him that we could bus there. But there were about 200 people watching us at the time, and they basically just turned on the guy and were just like, boo, and started mouthing at him, etc., etc. And he just like saw red, and he called for backup. Next thing we know, there are 3 like riot van style police cars in Trafalgar Square and 12 police officers, and they're like grabbing our equipment and putting us in the back of their van. So yeah, off we go in our separate cars to Paddington Police Station, where we're put in like this holding cell just outside. Obviously, at this point, looking like pretty sheet white and terrified.
Oh my God, what's happening to us?
Yeah,
exactly.
This is real. Yeah.
Luckily, we had some contacts at kind of City Hall, which is where the Mayor of London, who was then Boris, works. So I sort of dropped them a message as I was in the back of the police van. Got told off for using my phone and got it confiscated. I got the message away. So we turned up into this holding cell, and like just to sort of paint the picture, the other people that were in the holding cell were fully in cuffs. One of them was like peeing up the wall, effing and blinding everyone.
Oh yeah.
And they're just us four stood kind of head down, looking really glum. And they so you get one call to a family member or solicitor. So I actually called those people that works for.
So this is a proper detainment. This is a proper arrest. Basically.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and we just called them, and we were put into individual cells. We weren't allowed to talk to each other, and they were literally like, you're gonna have to make a plea whether you're guilty or not guilty afterwards. But we couldn't discuss that with each other.
Yeah.
Turned out we could though.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
These guys started singing in their cells like what they were going to plea to each other.
And through the air vents in the cells, we could hear each other speaking, so we could actually communicate through the air cells.
Proper movie. It's like a proper movie.
It felt like a movie. I couldn't believe it. I was staring at this like cell ceiling, thinking, where did it all go wrong? But nothing went wrong.
You got your shirt off and you were doing press ups, weren't you?
I immediately. I started just like making my shank. I was getting ready.
So what happened?
Well, yeah, the phone call that I made when I was in there, which I don't know if anyone else called them, but was to City Hall. And it turns out that they had been having a pro-busking task force meeting that day, busking, which was with the Mayor of London and this team. And a few years previous, we had won London's Best Buskers competition. So they were furious that we had been arrested, particularly on the day they had this meeting.
This is not good press for us. No. This is not good press. No.
And like,
this is going to stop Boris becoming Prime Minister.
Well, should have.
And so next thing we know, we're literally just released without charge for no reason. Like they just literally just let us walk out. Gave us
your equipment, hopefully.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And to greet us was some like press from the Evening Standard and a couple of the task force people there who took us for dinner and just it was totally mental. And they never said anything, never apologized or anything.
No. They're obviously hoping dinner was enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it was kind of also crazy because they really, when we were asked, what we were guilty of, they couldn't really come up with anything. But they were like, they told us things like, and I don't know how much of this I can share, probably not, but it'll be funny anyway. That they were saying things like, just say guilty, it won't go on your criminal record. I mean, very dodgy stuff. Needless to say, that the officer who arrested us, I think I saw him as a community support officer maybe a few months later, not doing quite the same job. Yeah, but it was madness. It was madness.
I do actually have. I'll send it to you privately. I do have like a whole video of the actual arrest and stuff, and us being put in the cars, which was shot by passersby, because it ended up going like all online and on the newspapers and stuff. So there is some footage of it, which I'm sure you'll like.
Fantastic! I had to ask because I saw that on the bio ages ago, and I'm sure I mentioned it to you at some point. We'll have to catch up with that story. And I just happened to see it again today, and it was right. Today's the day. Album launch celebration. I want to find out the story of the. So, what a way to start a career. And here we are.
Absolutely.
And look at us now. You can say, look at us now. Fantastic. It's been great to have you on.
Album is out. The show's coming up. You're going back into studio. I have to ask one question. Where do you see yourselves 12 months from now? I don't want to go 5 years, 12 months from now.
I don't know what you guys are going to say, because the thing is, there's a place where we all want to be in 12 months. I just, 12 months ago, I think I said the same thing, to myself. So we got to take it with a pinch of salt, but I definitely want to be touring this album like crazy, in South Africa. I want us to go overseas. I want us to go to the US. I want us to go to so many places with it. And, that needs to happen.
The world needs to hear it. The world needs to hear it. The world needs to see it live. And I agree 100%.
It would be nice. That would be nice. As a first little ticking of that box. That'd be nice.
For you, Sam?
Yeah, same. It's just got to be we can't literally put a whole album together for one gig. I hope so. I'm hoping it's going to be able to tour it soon. You know, that'd be nice.
That's an expensive gig.
Yeah, it's a lot of rehearsal for one gig as well.
Yeah.
No, I mean, that would be great. That'd be amazing if we can just get back touring, get back gigging, and it'd be great to be back in Europe and more. So that'd be cool.
I suppose the same for you, Ollie.
And Tom.
And for Tom. Sorry.
I kind of just want to interact with fans again. Like, I love post gig, like hanging out with fans and having a beer and doing all that kind of stuff. Being at the merch stand and signing stuff with people, like just feeling the passion for the King's Parade.
Totally.
Damn, I didn't order merch on that site. Can you order on that site as well?
You can. But we had promised a package. We promised a package to you, you both. So we are going to send that. Absolutely. Yeah. No more purchases. Enough purchases for today.
You can bring it with you to South Africa when you tour South Africa. That's what I think.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. As we have said, we are going to be playing out. And there is a video to More Than, which is out as well, which came out 2 weeks ago. So we'll be playing out with that tonight. Thank you guys so much. It's such an honor to have you on the show again. And I'm so excited about this album. I love it. It's everything I hoped it would be and more. And I will just keep listening and spreading the love that is the King's Parade as much as we possibly can around South Africa and around the world on DiscovrTV. Martin?
Thank you guys so much.
I don't think I can say much more than that. It's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure, guys. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the flesh in about, I don't know, a couple of months' time, I guess.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Exactly. So what's the date again of the show?
15th of July.
It's just under 2 months. So it's the 17th of May, 17th of June, 15th of July. Just under 2 months to go.
Woohoo!
Oh, lots of rehearsals coming up.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's get in there. The pressure's on now.
I feel
Thanks so
like
much
even
for joining us, guys.
Even in my own head, I was going link in bio. It's so ingrained now. I was going link in bio.
Part of the job. That's amazing, guys. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you, guys.
Always
Cheers,
such
mate.
a pleasure.
Cheers.
Take care of yourselves.
Cheers.
Bye.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Wow. I'm speechless. Once again. Martin, are you there?
Yeah. I was just like, that biggest salutes, the King's Parade. Says
From Anthony all the way from Mallorca.
I was just looking at the messages.
Yeah. Wow.
From Erica as well.
Yeah. How good is Waves? Man.
I think.
Goosebump stuff, eh?
Oh, also, I like this idea. They should TikTok the Mario dance. I think you're right.
Yeah. They probably have. I'm sure they
I'm
have.
sure they have. They must have thought of that. If you haven't thought of that yet, guys, that's got to be a TikTok challenge for sure.
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
a TikTok challenge.
Wow, I absolutely love the track. I love.
That's probably where it started from, isn't it? That's where they got the video from, probably. Anyway,
probably it would have been TikTok or Instagram, one of those.
Yeah.
But loving it. They are out. The album is out now. The album launches the 15th of July, 2020 at the Omira in London. It will be live streamed as well. Maybe we can ask the guys if we can give away a couple of live stream tickets to DiscovrTV fans, just as a kind of new Music Mondays thing.
Oh, you know.
And
or we will.
We will do it anyway. I'll tell you what, we'll do it anyway. We're going to give away 5 live stream tickets to the King's Parade. We'll be telling everybody next week on the show how you can win those, and you'll be able to watch the concert live with us. I know if I can't get to the UK to be there, I will definitely be watching in my lounge very, very loudly. The album is out now. Go and get it. The King's Parade, Waves. It's available on all platforms as well as vinyl on their website, TPB. TKP. Oh, TKP. What's that thing that you have if you can't put all the words together? What's that disease?
Alzheimer's?
No, man. Alzheimer's when you forget everything. Which I do anyway, so I'm probably suffering from Alzheimer's and that disease. What's the one where you can't put all the words in the right way together?
I don't know. I know there's a word for it.
Yeah, there's a word for it. Anyway, yeah, that word.
It's not dyslexia.
Dyslexia.
But that's a reading thing, though. That's not a speaking thing.
Well, it's exactly.
But,
it's the same thing. I can't even read right. Can't read. Oh no! I am ready for this Thursday, Martin.
Oh, good. Okay.
If the doctor tomorrow does not put me in hospital,
okay, fair enough.
That is the only thing that may stop this week.
Just a small proviso. I'm definitely there unless I'm in hospital.
Unless I'm in hospital, yeah. So if I'm in hospital, I won't be there. But I do plan on being here on Thursday for What the F Radio.
Okay.
Yeah. Tomorrow's my big appointment that I've been waiting 6 months for. Remember the one I told you about?
Yeah.
I'm finally going to see my pulmonologist tomorrow
to
find out what's wrong with my lungs, and hopefully they can offer me some light at the end of the tunnel because I am so over this. I had to have my COVID test yesterday to make sure that I was negative before I can see the doctor, and I am, so that is good.
Cool.
Now it's just to try and figure out what's wrong with me. And hopefully they'll be able to find a solution.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. All right. We're going to play out. We're going to play out. And
we're going to play out with the King's Parade.
Another King's Parade. And this is from the album Waves. This is the last music video, actually, that was released by the band. This is More Than. On Discover TV, New Music Mondays. We will see you next week.
Bye, everyone. Don't remember to look at the camera.
I recall time was only still for a year or so. Struck me with the force of a thunderstorm. I'd say it felt electric, but I'll never know. Yeah, will it ever stop? Now carry on. Whisper in my ear like you did before. Impossible for me to ever let it go. Yeah, say love. Say you want me more than you'll ever know, more than you did before. Say you leave time to let it go, more than you'll ever know, more than you did before. Now you need time to let it go. I'm taken by like a waterfall, melting into feeling, sinking deep below, drowning in the loss of everything I've known. Say love, tell me all the words you used to say once. Wrap me in the comfort of your sweet talk. I never thought I'd ever have to miss it all. Say you